All right. It's February. You're happy with a win. It wasn't the prettiest game by any means, but we found a way to win on a day when things. I don't think the general fan understands the pressure that was on that game because of the debacle that happened on Tuesday. We they don't screw that up on Tuesday. We win today. I think we have a chance to be in contention for third, maybe. But as behind, we got to continue to fight. Very proud to get a win today, considering everything that was going on today. I probably as a coach built it up too much, but I thought it was very cool to have the 2000 NCAA tournament team here. And I try to explain to these guys, it's been 25 years since that accomplishment, and there's probably not only not an athletics team, but probably not a group of individuals that have had a bigger impact on a university in the past 25 years than that group, just because of what they were able to do in going to the NCAA tournament and everything that entails, and all the publicity, free advertising, notoriety, all the things that it does for a university. So to have those guys back was very cool. We had, I think, 5 or 6 of them were at shoot-around. We're able to interact with our guys, spoke to our guys, and when those guys are in the building, then also you've got an individual in the building whose jersey hangs in the rafters. You got to win on that day. And what Coach McCallum, he's been very gracious to me since my entire career. He brought up a story when I was in high school. He recruited me, but it shows both our ages. But he's always been very gracious to me, very, very supportive and gracious to me when I got this job. And I think when you look at what he's done, being from Muncie, playing at Muncie Central, playing here, the career he had as a player, what he accomplished as a coach, and to have his jersey up there along with his team here today, I hope. I just told these guys, the only thing that you can do to honor them is play your ass off. And I thought we competed hard. We didn't do some of the things the cleanest or the best, but I thought we competed hard.
Yeah, to the players, when you have a group like that in the building, what does that mean to you guys, seeing them here?
It means a lot to us, them coming back, and pregame meal, we talked with them a little bit, and it's great to hear stuff from what they did back then and what made them successful, and it helps us a lot, seeing them come back.
It really just motivates it. You saw what their team did, and they come in and talk to us like Ben said, and it was cool to catch up with them and see what they did, and it motivates you a lot more.
I mean, when you're in a position in college basketball now where you're really not building a program, I think some of that gets lost, like the history, the connection, and I'm going to fight with everything I can that doesn't happen here. I got a lot of respect for this program, the people that have been a part of it, and I want our guys to have a connection with them, and so I'm going to continue to try to do things to bring those guys back to where they feel a part of Ball State basketball, because a lot of those guys played a lot of huge roles in what we're all allowed to do today. And so I thought it was really cool. I heard the halftime thing, went well, and I think, you got, I don't know if that's our largest attendance of today of the season, but I think, those guys and the impact that they had here brought a lot of people back to this facility. And I think it just shows that, what basketball can mean to this university, what basketball can mean to this community. And so I'm going to continue to fight my daily fights to try to put us in a position where we can accomplish what those dudes did.
I know last game you and I talked a lot about officiating. Did you feel like it was better today?
I thought we had a good crew today. I mean, I really did. And then, listen, man, it's not that the crew, I'm not getting into that. It was a very poor call at the end. There wasn't conclusive evidence to flip the call. It shouldn't have been flipped, especially with the experience on that game. So, like I said, it's disappointing. I mean, you get an I'm sorry. I don't know what that does for you, but that's life. That's life, and you know, I'm proud of the way that we came back today and competed, and you know, we got to put that behind us. We got 4 games left, and we got to continue to try to improve and put ourselves in a position to go to Cleveland.
I know I have the 2 bigs here, obviously. You guys, and they were over, I think, 50 free throws in that game compared with both teams combined.
Today,
Yeah.
compared to the other night, I mean, I think we're third in the country at getting to the foul line, and they, you know, like this guy, I think draws more fouls per 40 minutes than anybody in the country. We're elite. Third in the country is elite, getting to the foul line, and you know, there was 12 fouls called on Toledo the other night, and I'm not even worried about that. I'm not even upset about that. That last call, like you steal apart and you can't ever get that back, and that's what I'm disappointed in for these guys. But like I said, we gotta go. Like, it's not gonna change. Like, we gotta move on and continue to work to become better.
As bigs, when you see that many free throws get shot, does that make you guys excited? That's kind of part of your job as bigs.
Yeah, I mean, everybody likes, you know, shooting free shots, I guess is what I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, you just want to keep attacking and keep putting them in bad spots. And it's a good thing.
Ben, I know you had a season high 14 points today. For
Season,
you.
I think it was a career high.
It's a career high.
It is. That's career.
It is.
That's
Career
career.
high, congrats.
That's awesome.
What does that kind of feel like getting that accomplishment?
I mean, it's awesome, and you know, I'm thankful for my teammates. I wouldn't have scored 14 points without them. So you know, it's as much as I put it in the basket, but they put me in basket angles and got me to this spot.
I thought in the first half, I thought Jerry, Ben, Joey, and Mason really gave us a lift in the first half and gave us some real quality minutes. So you know, we got to continue to build our depth and get quality play out of everybody.
Yeah, how does it kind of feel, Coach, seeing the depth really kind of pick up with the MAC tournament getting as close as it is right now?
Well, you need it. You know, you need it. It's the dog days of February. You know, guys are, you know, tired. You know, that's why you got to try to stay as mentally sharp as possible. You know, the mental is the physical, as 4 is to 1. Like these guys hear me say it, excuse me, a lot. And you gotta fight mentally to continue to put yourself in a position. You gotta do the things. You take care of your body, because it can be a grind. And like I told you, I think there's 7, 8, 9 teams whose season is either over or will be over in a week, and we don't want that to be us. So we gotta continue to work.
Yeah. I know we talked about last game a lot, and you know, I think Jamari said the result should light a fire in you guys. Do you think with what's happened this week in practice and this result, do you think that's a true statement? That's anybody.
Oh, you're talking about the last game?
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, as a competitor, that burns. Like, if you want to use that as fuel, I'm all for it. You know, I always believe in creating a cause, whatever it is. But like, I'm an ultra competitive dude. So like, you know, if I go to the golf course, you know, I'm making something up in my head about who I'm playing golf with just to get the fire blowing. Like, I got problems, dude. I got problems. Okay, but like, if that's what we got to do, then I'm all for it. But I would think that just going out and competing and having the opportunity to play college basketball is enough, and especially when you have an opportunity to chase what these guys are getting the opportunity to chase.
And then for players, you know, the next 4 games, 2 of those games, one's against Akron, one's against Miami. What kind of mindset do you want to see from this team to end this regular season?
Well, we want to win those games. You know, you got to go after them, and I feel like towards the end, you know, how we are getting through the regular season here, I feel like we're going towards the right way, and I feel like these, you know, not only those 2 games, but these next 4 games that we have coming up, we've trended in the right direction, and I have a lot of, I understand that these guys can we need even better towards the end, and those games are just bigger names.
Yeah, we know what's at stake, and you know that just got to motivate you anymore as a team. We just got to keep working, and we're moving in the right direction. And we just got to keep working every day.
That's all I got.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.